Let's talk about Samson. We all know the story of Samson. Basically the most gangster dude to ever walk this earth, at least in my opinion. But for those of you who actually missed Sunday school, let's go over the story. In the land of Judah, under the boots of the Philistine cartel, the streets cold and hope was on life support. An angel of the Lord dropped in on this old couple. Was like, hey guys, you are going to have a son, a baby boy, and not just any baby boy. This is going to be basically a divine hitman. No razor touches his head. He's chosen, a Nazarite, born to wreck the Philistine ops. So Samson was born. He grows up to be this huge demigod, very jacked, long dreadlocks, eyes sharp like switchblades, and his strength, he was benching oxen before breakfast. This wasn't your regular warrior. Samson was the walking definition of divine muscles with attitude. One day, Samson steps into enemy turf because, well, why not? He sees this fine Philistine shorty. Catches his eyes. Her eyes bad like danger. Samson was hooked. And then he went to his pops. He was like, yo, pops, see that girl? I want her. This one is like, Sam, are you alright? A Philistine woman. Hey, I said what I said. On his way to go woo her, the lion jumps out of the bushes, attacks from nowhere. Any other person on earth, that person is dead. Samson attacks this thing mid-air, grabs onto his mouth, tears it, no weapons, no hesitation, drops it like it was nothing. He moves on. He later comes back and sees that some bees have already camped in the carcass of this lion and they've produced honey. But like, okay, snack time, scoops some honey, goes his way. So he has gotten the girl to throw this big wedding. The wedding goes down and Samson is there chilling with about 30 of his Philistine groomsmen. Suddenly he becomes the riddler. Oh, riddle me this. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. And the Philistines are there, like trying to crack, what is this guy saying? What wisdom is this? Because they can't actually get what he's saying. They don't know the answer. And Samson is there like, don't worry, take your time, I'll wait. So because this riddle is actually too tough for them, they decide to go to Samson's wife. They threaten her, they scare her. She runs to Samson. She cries and she breaks him, of course. She spills. Samson was livid. He storms off, murks about 30 Philistines, strips them of all their clothing, and pays his gambling debts in blood-soaked garments. You would think that would be the end of it. No, they play. Later, he comes back to make peace, and they've married this girl to somebody else. Her dad, not wanting any smoke, was like, please, she's married already. Just take the junior sister. Big mistake. Samson snaps. Catches 300 foxes. He ties torches to their tails. That is, he lit up all the tails of the 300 foxes. First of all, let's talk about that. How do you catch 300 foxes? Like, there are just, you catch one, you hold it. You catch another one, you hold it. Of course, it's Samson. He lights up all their tails, releases all the foxes into the fields of the Philistines and all their farms and everything, and they burn down everything. The Philistines were angry. And because of that, they killed the girl, killed her father. Another big mistake. This time, Samson enters full war mode. It was like, okay, people want to play, let's play. Now the Philistines actually go hunting. I guess the people of Judah were scared because they now picked up Samson and then they tied him up. They were like, bro, just chill. These people are going to come and kill us. I guess Samson was probably in this rest mode or something, or he was very depressed. He let them tie him up. And Samson is there all tied up and he's telling his people, you know what? Do whatever you want to do. Just don't kill me by yourself. He handed him over to the Philistines. They are happy. They think they've gotten him. You want to die a demigod. Suddenly, a spirit hits him. He snaps out of that depressed mode, breaks those chains and the ropes, grabs a jawbone, because I guess there was just like a jawbone lying down somewhere of a dead donkey. Murders 1,000 men. Solo. One jawbone, one man, one massive massacre. Blood in the dust, bones in the sun. Mic drop. Or I guess jaw drop. Let's fast forward a bit. Now we're in Gaza. Samson meets this fine seductress, Delilah, a real femme fatale. All the dons and the chiefs of the Philistine army paid her to go and seduce this man and find out secrets to his strength. But Samson He didn't even care about that one. He saw this sweet woman and he fell. He fell hard. So while she was on her mission, Samson was having fun. He was playing with her. Oh, what is the secret to your strength? Tie me up with fresh ropes. Weave my braid. Basically, Samson knew what he was doing. He was just lying to her, playing tricks, mind games. But she keeps pushing, night after night, until one day, Samson actually cracks. Tells her the secret to his strength. It's my hair. You see these locks? If you cut it, I'm done. You see that night, she does him dirty. While he's asleep, he calls in the barbers. And I'm sure even the barber himself, when he went, his hand must have been shaking. But after a little while, all his locks are gone. Cut off all the hair. Samson wakes up in the morning. Unlike before, he's actually weak. Maybe he thinks, oh, I put in work last night, so I must be very tired. But no, this is no ordinary weakness. The Philistine army, sensing the opportunity, they rush in, grabs him, ties him up, gouges his eyes, drags him away. So seeing that they've actually gotten Samson, they throw this huge party. Thousands of people gather, mocking him, celebrating. They've gotten this terror. The once great Samson, now blind, now shaven, now humble. But no, that's not the end of his story. Samson's hair secretly grows back. I mean, he's not any ordinary human. His soul starts catching fire again. They bring him out to entertain while people are laughing and mocking and drinking and excited. He now leans on one of the major pillars in the temple. While there, in his humbled state, he whispers a prayer to God. Oh God, give me strength one last time. And I guess God was in heaven like, okay. Then, with a loud scream that shook the heavens, Samson pulls apart the pillar. The entire temple collapses. Thousands die. Samson goes out like a true gangster, taking the whole empire down with him. There's a lesson here. Even in your fallen state, God can still answer you when you turn to Him. You see, He judged Israel for over 20 years. He was flawed. He wasn't perfect, but He was chosen. He was not a saint. He was not a prophet. He was a weapon forged in the heavens and unleashed on the earth. The name, Samson. Status, a legend. His street rep, eternal. Samson. Put some respect on that name.